Best of 5 now. And, well... Already Infi somewhat unlucky here, spawning close to the orc. His laboratory is gonna be very close to the orc main base. Is Lin opting for 2 borrow tech? If he does, he's gonna be scouting. But if he doesn't, he won't know about this. So what does this peon do? Goes back to lumber. So, seems like a 1 borrow tech, so this should go unpunished. Yeah, the altar was power built, of course, as it is super standard on TM. TM, the map where we see the most tower pushes, I would say. That is because the level 3 AM is fairly easy to acquire, especially with a Tome of Experience. But even if you don't find it, you move out, you creep like this little camp, you creep this little camp, you split up your army. Peasants in militia form creep this little camp by themselves. And oftentimes the orc, it is up to him to be very crafty and precise with his early movement. Water Elemental number 2 gets ensnared. That's not good. That guy is supposed to tank the damage. But so far, no peasants have died as I say that. Yeah, it's really annoying to play against these trappers and stuff. Even if you A-click on your own units, for some reason sometimes they still get attacked. Oh, check it out! I haven't seen this in a while. This has been shown quite a while ago. You can do this little rock golem creep trick. As you lure them out with a grunt and then you surround him. Oh, and it's the Tome of Experience for the blade. Holy shit. He's level 2 already! Lin very lucky. This Zoe Mask, of course, also amazing for the SH later on. He even used one of the peons in the burrow to throw spears. Did you see that? Grunt scouts this now. What's the blade gonna do? Is he gonna get another Tome of Experience, man? That would be crazy. Let's take a look. 20% chance. Tome of Strength only. Alright. Infi is too late here to cancel the second burrow. By the way, Boots of Quathalas, of course, not really good for him. And the Blade Master's not even coming home to defend. Alright, he is now. Moving back to his main. A lot of repair is already being forced. But the AM is investing a lot of mana for this. He's completely dry now. And I don't believe that he does have the damage, as one of the water elementals is about to expire right now. But yeah, it's a lot of lumber that he's forcing. Scroll of Speed, he really wants that footy kill. Well, it's pretty rare to see. And the other footy is stuck in here as well. Lin, this game is looking marvelous for him. 2 footies dead. Burrow survives. And now he has... Oh, the militia crept over here by themselves. That's pretty good. That's level 3 for the Archmage. No grunt was over there to harass this. And now this burrow, there's no way this is coming up. But only 1 water elemental because he used so much mana before. He can't go for 2 here, so I don't think he'll be able to cancel this, kill this burrow. No, he won't. And that's pretty cool creep here, by Lin especially. Because with the fast ultra build, which is super standard, there's gonna be no creep coming. No scout coming, excuse me. No creep check coming from the human. Won't be punished, so... We've seen this getting punished quite heavily before, but that was from undead players. Who do scout, who do have a fast hero trying to harass. But yeah, Lin got away with quite a bit in the early game here. Tier 2 is now done. And we have a lumber mill coming. He's low on lumber, of course, thanks to all the repair he was forced to do. But this tech is pretty late. Of course, because of the power build. And we have the lumber mill for the human. So it looks like everything is pointing towards a tower push. Blade Master's... I don't know if he sees it. It's nighttime. He may not have seen it, but I think he did. He should certainly expect it, and was that the right choice? for Lin to be so far away from his main, because now the bestiary is an easy cancel. Why didn't he make it back here? Or here? He has good position here. Right, now he does. But it was cancelled once. It really shouldn't get cancelled twice. 6 footies. And the AM is close to having another water elemental. Only 10 mana away. Blade Master here gets revealed. A lot of mana on him though. Still low on lumber as Lin. Good experience. Going towards the SH. Blade is healing up. And here we go. First Sanctum coming now. He's low on lumber himself. Of course he used a lot of the militia duration to creep. Wasn't able to mine that lumber. So the second Sanctum is going to be pretty late as well. Oh, good surround on the burrow. The peons, they can reach. But it's only 3 repairing. Now it's 4, but that's not enough. It's too much damage. 1 burrow down. Supply stuck now. Oh no, he can't lose this one. He can't lose this burrow. This looked so good for Lin in the early stages. But, oh man, this is disaster. Disaster. He loses the next burrow. And he hasn't killed anything so far. Now finally gets a footy. There's another water elemental in a second. Oh my god. He has one ready now. And there we go. Next one. Beastmaster probably gonna die here, but what does that matter? Only level 1 hero. Yeah, he's not gonna get out of this. He walks himself into a 1 unit surround. In the little corner there against the trees. Oh, the AM might be forced into a TP here. Oh my god, if he gets the crit, that's the kill! He doesn't even need the crit! And that was Infi overstaying his welcome. He should have used the TP there. Didn't expect the damage to be high enough. But the level 3 blade kills him. I already thought the tower rush was gonna break Lin's neck, but no, he kills the heroes. And of course, without heroes, you can't go for that tower rush. And suddenly, he has bought himself so much time. But he needs that time. Doesn't have enough burrows. There's one over here. Surprised that doesn't wake up the creeps. Still no lodge, though. Still no gold for it as well. Right, Beastmaster's back, but the Archmage. It's gonna take a long time. And what does he do with the Beastmaster? Does he try to creep this, perhaps, with Militia? But a creep jack would be very dangerous. He's scouting for it with the Quill Beast. I like that move. Trying to get information what the orc is doing. But Lin doesn't have too much himself. He has the heroes. And 2 grunts. No ensnares, since no raiders. No walkers either. So much gold for Lin, but not enough lumber. But he's starting to get there. I think he just constructed the Spirit Lodge. Yeah, there it is. But the Beastmaster can't do anything. He sees the orc being here, but he doesn't have the guts to creep this, and I don't blame him. And now claws for the blade. He's starting to rack up. He's almost level 4 already. I think he went for the for the crit over the Windwalk. Show me a crit. No, no crit so far. Scroll of Healing and Invul both. And it is, after all, the tower push. It is severely delayed, but here we go. Where's the AM? Not there yet. Coming now. Oh, going for a Zeppelin. That's very rare. We have 3 sorceresses in this army. Between them, they have like 4 slows. Oh no, 4 sorceresses. Holy shit, that's a lot of sorks. Of course, they had a lot of time to produce those casters. 39 supply only for the orc. Infi's moving in with 42. But he has a decent number of ranged units already. He has 2 headhunters here in a second. We have the first walker coming in as well. It's gonna take a while though. Does he want to engage before Spirit Link? If he waits, he's gonna be way more tanky. The first tower is far away, doesn't even hit the altar. And here come the slows. Double Scroll of Speed is ready though. First raiders here. Do we have Ensnare? Yes, we do. On the Zeppelin. But I don't know that he can move forward to kill it. Oh, nice surround on that one Raider. Dies immediately. Without Spirit Link, they are pretty easy to take out. Kodo looking for a Devour. What does he want to devour? Ideal target would be Water Elemental, probably. And Lin drives him back for now, taking the slight supply advantage. Blade Master wants more kills. Level 2 Windwalk there, as we could see, but he's very close to the level up. Scroll speed, that's the first one. I would like to... Oh, the Blade Master in trouble. Yeah, has to go for the invul. Obviously cannot afford to die here. And the Kodo still hasn't eaten. SH close to level 3, and this is when it becomes very dangerous for the human usually. And there we go, second scroll of speed to get the Grunt out of trouble. And this is looking like a pretty bulky force here, going for the Beastmaster now. Only has one ensnare, but that might be enough, and it is! Level 4 for the Blade Master. The Zeppelin was not in time. A little slow maybe there, Infi to react. And the Zeppelin now, with all this piercing damage, isn't invulnerable either. Only one ensnare, however, is still cooling down. And he's going for the Zeppelin now. Not too easy to reach, though. One Grunt will be falling. But the other units, I believe, are more valuable. SH almost level 3, there it is. He's been saving so much mana, and now he's using the level 2 heal wave. And this seems to be the stabilizing moment for the Orc. Again, trying to go for the hero kill, and GG comes out of Infi before he loses Archmage again. 1-0 for Lin. That hero kill coming out of nowhere, man. He lost 2 burrows. It seemed like the tower rush was gonna break his neck. But he sees that one opening, kills the AM, and with that buys so much time. And Twisted is one of the better human maps. So what are we left with now? AZ, LR, Echo. What else do we have? AI? We haven't seen AI at all today. And I imagine that would have been vetoed by Infi. Turtle Rock, right? We haven't seen any Turtle Rock today. We have a 3-month resub by Ben aka Jason. Smork with us, Remo. Yeah, man, the Smork is on the victory path here, it seems. 1-0 only, though. This is a best of 5. Still quite a ways to go. We're not in the lobby yet. Maybe Infi's still thinking about which map to pick. There's not many good human maps out there, honestly. Terranos? I don't even know if we have Terranos in the map pool here. Are you in direct contact with Blizzard? No. I am not. Alright, let's check out the Korean stream. Why is this taking so long, man? Ah, there we go. And it's Echo Isles. Alright, so I wouldn't necessarily say the standard strategy, but what we see here fairly frequently is the fast expansion. And if Neo was here, if he's in chat right now, he knows what I'm about to say. Neo is in love with the triple sanctum play, and he says it's almost unbeatable. And that's of course with an expansion. So yeah, fast expo certainly possible on Echo Isles. Kind of have to go for that immediately. Otherwise the Blade Master, I feel, is too capable of dealing damage. But if the Blade gets a claws at his first ogre, then goes to the marketplace, buys gloves there, and then heads down to the expansion with the grunt, he might be able to just kill that thing in production, which is of course disaster. And Neo is in chat. So I hope Neo gets to see the triple sanctum before he has to go off to work. Alright, Infi's map choice. Infi has played quite a bit of expansion here before. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. And I'm afraid we will have to deal with the HP bar bug here. Lin in the lead, 1-0. Oh my god. It's a Tinker Tower Rush! Oh, I was not expecting this. Well, against Night Elf you do a Tinker Tower Rush. This is like TH style. But against Orc, do you go Tinker? What do you do against Orc? Or Naga maybe. Naga could be good, right? Yeah, as you guys may have seen, there's a building missing here. No altar. There we go. So, it's gonna be a neutral hero, and if it's not a Tower Rush, this is completely new meta. How prepared is Lin for this? How many times has he played against this? I imagine a lot on ladder. But seeing something like this coming out of a pro player is extremely rare, and if it does, it's usually TH. Not Infi. We have also seen human players delay their altar and actually do go for a normal hero. But that's very rare, and I don't see the point. Yeah, so we should expect a Tower Rush here. The hard counter to a tier 1 Tower Rush is the 2 burrow tech. But Orcs don't do that anymore. Orcs go 1 burrow tech. And no peon is scouting. That means most likely it is gonna be a 2 burrow tech. He's not even faking the production here. Most of the time the humans would do that. Alright guys. Place your bets right now. Which hero is it gonna be? Tinker and Naga are the most likely, I would say. Dark Ranger, Panda, Firelord. Firelord though, right? Now, I think Firelord probably?
A player's forces are
Beastmaster. I think it's Firelord actually. Yeah, it's probably Firelord, right? Yeah, Firelord. Yeah. I was thinking too much of the Night Elf matchup, but yeah, it's Firelord, of course. The other heroes are too slow, I think. Would get run down by the blade. Alright, here we go! Grunt is gonna see this, and he's like, oh shit. Is he gonna cancel the tech? Nope. He's not canceling the tech. Alright, what do you want to go for here? Oh, the Firelord is deep in the base. And the Blade Master goes for the Firelord immediately. First burrow, or rather the second one, will not come up. Oh, the peon is blocking the way. Now blocking it. Oh, block with the Grunt coming in as well. Firelord already down to half HP. Surround with the peons. And this is how you dismantle this push. Tower Rush. Is it over? The Firelord is gone. Gonna be back soon though. Only level 1 hero. And this lava spawn should start duplicating soon. First peasant that's suddenly level 2 on the Blade Master. Now we do have 2 lava spawn now. 1 grunt dies, but that means he can make a new one immediately. Lin seems to be on fire right now, not making any mistakes. The peon bouncers made sure that Firelord was not long for this world, but he's gonna be back soon. Almost back, but it's over! It is GG! And we go to Turtle Rock next. Man, he got destroyed. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have a bit of a break here, by the way, as the Koreans informed me. they're gonna run some ads and stuff. Yeah. Infi lost. That was well done by Lin. Jesus. I don't know how long exactly this break is gonna be, but yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a break here. Lin has not dropped a single map so far in this tournament. Of course, it was best of 1 for quite a while. Only in the semis we moved to a best of 3 in the final series, best of 5. Turtle Rock now, Infi's pick. Is he hoping for close positions? Is he hoping for a cheesy win? And the break will be 5 minutes here. Match point now for Lin. Oops. Turtle Rock, a map where you can find many, many amazing items for SH and Blade Master both. It has that random factor though, that RNG factor in typical Blizzard fashion of that close position. 33%. Is Infi gonna be so lucky? But as we learned in the past, in a very historic game, that does not necessarily mean an easy GG. It was right here, on Turtle Rock, which is also map number 3, technically. In 2015, it was Yaws versus Fly in the grand final at WCA. Yaws had the 2-0 lead, and it was Turtle Rock. He spawned top left against top right of Fly. He moved over. We thought this was GG, easy tower push. Neo and myself, we were getting ready to jump out of our seats and to lift Yaws up onto our shoulders. We had the Germany flag ready, but it all turned out differently. Fly held on as the king of tower defense that he is. And then it all went south. So, close position doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. This year also, we were hoping for another European to make it to a final again. It was Foggy, who said he wants to improve on his last result at GCS. Of course, at GCS last year, GCS Fall, he got 3rd place. And this time, he had the chance to get into the final, but again, he finished in 3rd place. But winning as Night Elf against 120 is one of the hardest things, I think, in the world of Warcraft. Also, he really doesn't seem to be too strong in that matchup currently. Still sticking with the passive game style, not embracing the newer, more aggressive style that players like Remind prefer to go for nowadays. I want to raise some money for Yaws vs. Fly show match. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think Yaws plays anymore, really. So, don't know if that's gonna happen. I hope we're gonna be back for a Holtz Cup again next week. I think we are. So many big names, as we can take a look at them again. Someone just like triggered the uptime, and we're not even live for 4 hours. So very quick here today. And yeah, you can see here the list of names is pretty impressive. But it was at GCS just a few weeks ago where Infi was also trailing 2-0 in the grand final against 1-2-0 and then came back strong to force it all the way to 5 maps to a decision match. Where of course in the end he did come in only second, not winning it. Why don't you play this cup? Well, because I'm casting. What's behind me? I don't know. What do you mean? You mean that guy? That is Mr. Josh Kappa. That you may have heard of. Of whom you may have heard before? Or maybe you're just trolling me, trying to frighten me. To be fair, oh, whoops, I closed the chat. That was not intentional. To be fair, I am very easily frightened. I've told this a bunch of times on Back to Warcraft. You've probably never met anybody who is as afraid when it comes to horror movies as me. It's really embarrassing, honestly. When I watched The Ring with a couple of friends, that was quite a while ago. I think we were 18, and we were at a friend's place. And there were like 3 guys and 4 girls, and we were, how old? 16 maybe? And you know what that was like, right? Watching horror movies together, and then having an excuse to start, you know what I mean. And one of my friends, during the movie, I think most people were bored, but I was fucking terrified. I was so afraid. And one of my friends grabbed me from behind as we were watching the movie, and I was not even controlling my body. I just stood up and jumped through the room. Like I didn't even know I could move that fast. I just jumped through the room to the other side because I was totally pissing myself with fear. It's horrible, honestly. Have you guys seen? By the way, that's a good recommendation when it comes to TV shows. It is called Stranger Things, right? It's a Netflix show, and it's a really good show. Very, very enjoyable. And even there, I was getting afraid, man. The Demigorgon thing, you know, the interdimensional monster. At times I was pretty, you know, I was getting pretty scared. Yeah, I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to that. Is the stream offline? What? No, it's not offline, right? I don't think so. Have you played the Silent Hill games? Hell no! Yeah, I've seen The Conjuring. Also with friends. And yeah, I also got very, very scared watching that movie. I really don't like horror movies. Oh my god. Dude! How lucky is Infi? Alright, finally, after the break, we're moving into map number 3. And check it out. It is actually close positions. And Infi is totally gambling on it. He's going for the Firelord Tower Rush again. I guess you could also Tower Rush when it's over here or here. But of course, close is way better. That being said, though, he's not scouting immediately with Militia. Do you even do that, though, against Orc? I know that against Undead oftentimes you will do that and be super aggressive. Alright, so a scoreboard here. Of course, it's 2-0 for Lin. There we go. Blade Master. And anything but a Fire Lord would be a great surprise. Someone will have to scout at some point. So far, these players don't know about the position. Oh, and the footy's gonna see it. And he's gonna be happy about this. Can Lin lay a trap again? A peon can be parked here to trap the fire dot in the base. And here. But I think this time the fire dot is gonna stay outside, not run into that death trap again. And here we go. Alright, it's gonna be a while. 10 more seconds or so. Late Master hoping for the slippers of agility. He's gonna get quite a bit of experience from this. Level 1.5, but here we go. Militia train. Infi seems to be desperate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Lin. Does he have the time to heal up? Infi steals some experience here. First lava spawn, of course, summoned. He sends away the grunt. If the lava spawn attacks a building, that does not count towards his splitting counter. So maybe Lin doesn't want to present a target to the lava spawn. First tower comes up pretty far away from everything, though. I'm not even sure that that can reach the barracks. But now we have 2 lava spawn. Something that was not the case on map number 1. Where we only had a single one. That, after a while, though, did split. So I guess technically it was 2. Fire Lord. This time in a lot less trouble than he was on the first map. And we have the first Arcane Tower coming up. Lumber Mill is finished, though.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, lava spawn doing its best. He's hoping for it to duplicate. But I think it's running out. And it is not splitting. Oh my god, so close! Oh. With like 1 second left on the timer. But now with this, somewhat exposing his peasants. And suddenly we have 4 lava spawn. And this is how this can get out of control quickly. But that being said, 3 just disappeared. Oh, nice around here on the grunt. Is this level 2? I don't think so. No. Blade Master does not get the boots, gets the circlet instead. And losing that grunt, that's really not supposed to happen. Getting more and more grunts here. Alright, the towers, at least 1, will certainly be coming up, but it can't reach the burrow. It can't reach the stronghold. But I'm pretty sure it can reach the barracks. And he's making a new one already. Stronghold finished. I think that's a little too early here to go for the barracks, to be completely honest. I think a shot would have been the wiser choice, perhaps. And yeah, we can see the guard tower is reaching the barracks. He needs a new shop, right? If he kills this tree, I think he should be able to create one over here. Oh, the burrow. You don't want to lose that burrow, man. You're gonna be supply stuck. And he is gonna be supply stuck. And that burrow is dead. We do have defend, by the way, so even if that tower comes up, it's not gonna do too much to the footies at least. And I think this is starting to fall apart here for Lin. Falling to a tier 1 Fire Lord tower rush. That must be frustrating. Gonna lose another grunt here. He's still supply stuck, can't produce anything. Infi. Luck was on its side here with the close positions. Shop is gone. No more clarities. He has a couple of heal salves left, though. Alright, and at the moment these towers can't shoot at anything. But he's making new ones, and this one's almost done. But a lot of reinforcements coming in. So many militia from the main of Infi. He wants to dive deep. Seems like he wants to finish this game. And even good footy micro is still coming out of him. The catapult, the demolisher, gets surrounded behind the gold mine. And there's no repair coming. Trying to get the kill on the Firelord. Again, a nice peon surround. But is it good enough? There's no windwalk here to get past the militia. And the TPL will have to come. That buys him some space. But how much really? Can he kill the towers in the meantime? The lava spawn didn't actually TP with him.
A player's
Is it because it was just splitting in the air or something? The Firelord now very hurt, but there is a shot. And the blade doesn't. He has a windwalk. There may have been a little tiny window to kill the Firelord, but he wasn't able to. And he's going for the war mill over the stronghold here, interestingly. But the next round of attack is coming in. We have another demolisher. We have a second one coming as well. Can Lin actually somehow win this? More and more towers coming though.
A player's forces are under attack.
And again, this watchtower will be denied. And with the war mill gone soon, that means no more watchtowers, no more demolishers. He queues one before the war mill falls. But now, 3 towers in range of the stronghold. Soon to be 4. Soon to be 5 maybe even with this one. Is this still doable? Can he actually hold on? He still has 2 heal cells. I'm surprised how well he was able to hold on to these. But now the footies move in again. Blade Master not really close to level 3. And so much human stuff flooding the base. He's attacking the Firelord here with the demolishers, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Blade Master is somewhat stuck. One demolisher falls. The other one is being mass repaired, and it will stay alive by the looks of it. But the burrows at the same time taking the beating. Next demolisher comes out, but that's gonna be the last one because the burrow is about to go. Or is it? Burrow stays alive, but this demolisher will not. This means only a single one is left. And level 2. Finally for this Firelord. Don't think it makes too much of a difference, but the stats, if nothing else. And Blade Master looking for his level 3 here. One more kill would do it. But this is looking like the slow bleed out for the orc. Oh, there's a shop down here. I didn't see that. That's pretty nice. Should be able to get level 3 with this, but this Lin is holding on. Doing this very well, but not well enough. I wonder, can you do anything against this? I guess a 2 borrow tech would have been an idea. Level 3 now for him. Alright. Can he ever kill this Firelord with... I don't think so. Too healthy. And the last demolisher falls. He has a supply ready to make another one, but not the goal at the moment. He has to spend so many resources on this stronghold. This Blade Master. This is really one Blade Master to rule them all, but it doesn't look like he's gonna rule over the human today. Not on Turtle Rock. Of course, if he loses here, which looks very likely, he still has 2 maps to win this series with. But he's doing his best. He's not giving up. And now we have... Oh, this one tower died, actually. Well, I kind of missed that. A small success for the orc. GG. Alright. Finally admits it. Unwinnable. And Infi, with his trademark move with the tower rush, will at least take a map from Lin. And LR is the call from Lin for the next map. It's possible to tower rush on LR. We've also seen quite a few Firelord tier 1 all-in tower rushes actually on LR. But certainly not as good as it is on close position Turtle Rock. So, is it gonna be Tower Rush again? Infi tried it on Echo. Really didn't work. Try it on TR. It worked there. But now on LR. I would say we more so see standard one base map control games here. But it is Infi after all. The guy who was the nightmare for all the orcs for years with his tower rushes. Until first it was Fly to find an answer. And then Lin. Even more so. Alright, no Fire Lord. We're gonna see an Archmage here. Lin, has he gotten scared by this tower aggression? Is he maybe now gonna start playing 2 borrowed tech? Or is he still confident in his somewhat risky fast tier 2 tech? I would assume that he still goes for the 1 borrowed tech. But Infi, what's his game plan? Fast expansion, in theory possible on LR, but we never see it. Oh my god. What? What? MK first? Have not seen that in forever. I'm talking about the matchup against Orc here, of course. I would have lost my shit if this was a farce here. But no. Mountain King. Well, this will have to be a fast expansion then, right? Is this gonna be a Griffin game, dude? Like back in the day with Melting Valley? Alright. 6 militia called, running past the first camp. Is it gonna be Merc camp or instant expansion? Merc camp, alright. I think that's the better choice. If you go for instant expansion, you might not get level 3. Lion Horn. Yeah. Alright, Grunt is gonna be scouting this, and this Grunt is in danger of getting surrounded. We have 3 footies here, no 2, and a whole bunch of peasants. How quick is he to react? How close is he gonna get to the MK? Not close. He sees him though, but he doesn't walk in range of the bolt. And he must be thinking, what the hell is going on? Mountain King first in 2017. Goes for the green camp first, and after this it's gonna be expansion time. Anything else would be an amazing surprise. Yeah, and here we go. Peasants moving out. Alright, Blade Master, what can you steal? Almost level 2. With the last hit here, which shouldn't be too hard to get, he will be level 2. There's no dust here on the MK. Maybe trying to bait a bolt into Windwalk. Being very careful with his mana usage. He gets that last hit. Oh, and he got the other one as well. Oh, man. But he should secure this one with a bolt. He doesn't! Why don't you use the bolt, man? Are you kidding me? All last hits go towards the Blade Master. Infi, what was this? Dude. Dude. And he sends him back. What? What?
A player's forces are under attack.
He's teching. With an MK first. What is going on in this game, man? The Orc tech, of course, miles ahead. And yeah, the Blade Master wants to look for some damage here himself, but there's no damage to be done. He's playing this one base. He defeated 1-0 on one base at GCS in an amazing game on Turtle Rock in the Grand Final. But against Orc, that's usually a different story. Again, he gets the last hit. Jesus Christ, man. The Grunt here needs to be careful, though. Bolt could easily spell his demise. Good number of Grunts now. 3 of them. And the Peon keeps scouting. He's like, dude, there's no way. There's no way you're not expanding. But he's not. He is actually not expanding. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Blacksmith. I got no idea what's going on here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the SH could get killed. Right. Easy bolt kill. Doesn't even need to go for the surround. 5-second stun seems good. Oh, nice intercept by the blade. Does he really want to go for like towers here? He doesn't even have a lumber mill. He has blacksmith.
A town is under siege.
No, I don't know, guys. I don't know. He has quite a bit of piercing damage here. Lots of DPS towards the burrow, even without the water elementals. I think this burrow was a goner. Slow speed. This berserker will be falling. And TP out. But not before losing a few more units. Both trolls are dead. But Lin is supply stuck, I guess. So is it rifles or what? It's one base rifles with an MK. Okay.
A player's forces are under
Blood
attack.
Mage first is not surprising. Second, I mean, of course. And he's moving across again. He's actually gonna tower, isn't he? Lin should be in time, though, to finish this camp. Gonna give partly solo experience to his SH, who's gonna be almost level 3 after this.
The town is under siege.
And the Blade Master. Oh, he doesn't want to lose this shop. This shop is a big deal. Oh, the last! The reveal! The reveal! Oh my god, he almost lost the blade right there. I thought he was dead. I was kind of losing my shit. That reveal almost won the game for him. And he's towering
Forces are under attack.
with an MK first. What is going on? And yeah, no heal cells right now is really troublesome. He has 1 on the SH. Does he have the mana with the blade to get out? No, he doesn't. Oh my god. MK's moving in. He's throwing the bolt. A bash would kill him! A bash would... Oh. Doesn't get the bash, though. Jesus Christ. Another bolt. He has a few more. Oh, very good siphon mana. That means the Blade Master can't use Windwalk, has to hex the MK, otherwise he eats the bolt. There's his heal wave. That was necessary. More and more siphon mana. So much mana for this MK. He gets the Raider. He might be winning this game with goddamn MK first. Rifle, tower push on tier 2. But it's not over. Not by a long shot. Blade getting drained consistently. This MK is so much mana. He needs a new shop. But Lin is not making one. Should send out a peon to make one here. Ah, there it is. Okay. But with Spirit Link, the bolt still does good damage, but it's not like overwhelming. This walker still has enough for another spirit link. Could link up the raider. And there we go. Alright. Only arcane towers, we don't have a lumber mill. And one walker will die. He's uh-oh. The Blade Master again in trouble. There's gonna be a bolt here in a second. He gets it! He can't move! The Blade Master dies! And he kills the grunt as well. That is level 2. MK level 4. Being given more mana. I can't believe this. I can't believe what's happening. He's gonna get this one as well. He has the bolt ready. He's going for the raider instead though. Kills that one. Kills the grunt. Might kill another one. The bash is coming in. 42 supply for him against only 31 for Lin. What? Look at the damage. And he's being siphoned as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. GG. New meta. MK first. Tier 2 push with rifles. And again, Infi comes back in the grand final. Taking us down the stretch. We're gonna play all 5 maps here, and in what innovative fashion. At least on map number 4. Crazy. We have 2 new subs, by the way. BWOT and one more Lose. Both subscribing for the first time. Thank you guys very much. Incredible. My oh my. Alright, which map are we left with? AZ, right? I think. We got TR, Echo. Wait. TR, Echo, LR. What was the first map? Ah, Twisted. Yeah, Twisted, okay. No. Nobody told me to be quiet. Was it knocking? I didn't hear any knocking. Maybe it was me muting. So you wouldn't hear me sneeze. Or blow my nose, rather. Alright. Last map, Amazonia. Yeah, I think they don't have Ancient Isles in this map pool. Yeah, or Terranas. Haven't seen them at all today. Are we going back to standard, or do we see another crazy game from Infi? He went for tier 1 Firelord Tower Rush twice. Once successful, once it was defended. And we saw more so crazy an MK first play on LR. But MK first on AZ sounds like suicide. Right. It's decision time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the conclusion of today. The winner of Holtz Cup 8 will be determined after our game here. And I had to Take a quick look here at the first building, and it is an altar. No Fire Lord this time, and I would imagine no MK this time. So far we haven't had a single straight up map control game. Seems like Infi doesn't want to play that way. Tower rushes, certainly something that we see fairly often on AZ. Tower rushes often revolve around AM getting level 3. Without level 3, your damage is just so underwhelming. And getting level 3 for the AM here is easier than it is on many other maps. You creep these two, then you're level 2 and a bit. Then you move out, trying to throw the orc off your scent, so the Blade Master is not right next to you. You try to creep this, or this, or this, or maybe even this, or this, with your AM. And then your militia can creep this, or as we saw earlier today, which I didn't know was possible, your militia can also creep this one. How good is the Blade Master control gonna be? How in position will Lin be? Usually he's a master of this, of course. Alright. We have a new resub, by the way. Kazlik for 2 months. Thank you very much. So, we have a shop. Sometimes we see the orcs skipping the shop for a long time for an even faster tech. But not now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Getting a last hit here with a footy would of course be the dream, but that is obviously very unlikely. Can he do it though? Can he do it though? No he can't. But he makes it so this takes a little while longer, and again, Lin unlucky with the ring here. AM, the ring also not the greatest for him. Second Borrow here is sometimes in danger if the human wants to be very aggressive, but Infi doesn't want to. Goes for the Murlocs here, surprisingly. Oftentimes this is a camp that can be taken out, as I mentioned before, by the militia only. The mantle as well for the blade. Is this level 2 for him if he kills the trapper? I think it is. Right. Grunt sees the opponent, but the AM man is almost level 3. And this should be alarm bells going off for Lin. He's level 2 now though. He only needs like 1 or 2 more creeps for level 3. 10 experience away only. Lin, did he give his opponent too much space here? He had a very easy time creeping.
A player's forces are under attack.
Right. I'm sorry. Wait. There was something wrong with the size. Alright, there we go. So now you can see the mana pool and everything. Alright, AM. Only needs 1 of these little creeps. And the Water Elemental is supposed to kill the little wizard. That's his level 3. And I don't think this is gonna be prevented. Oh, nice block here from the footies. Forcing another Windwalk out of the Blade Master. And here we go. Level 3 ready. To a T. And now it's time to harass. Perfectly timed. To cancel the tier 2 buildings as well, because it's just finished. The human tech still a bit behind. And we have a lumber mill outside the base. Interestingly. AM though doesn't have that much mana, only 1 more water elemental to be summoned soon.
Are under attack.
Here comes the SH. He has the resources here. Doesn't go for a bestiary yet though. And it's Beastmaster time, right? Yeah, it is. Waiting for it. He's got it now. And Beastmaster, here we go. 2 water elementals at the moment, but one's about to expire. Can he keep this lodge alive? His SH is almost out, but not quite. Blade Master, can he distract? Where are the grunts? Where are the grunts? Like, seriously. Why are they so far away? That looks like a big mistake. Peons are trying to block the way. And so far they are deterring the human from going in too deep. Mass Repair being forced. Water Elemental at the moment not ready. Trying to go for the lodge. That might not be enough damage though. Oh, this Quill Beast is blocking the way. Well done. Beastmaster. Almost trapped there, but not quite. The lodge will finish, I believe. Yes, it will. And here comes the Mass Repair. But this is a lot of damage still. Beastmaster being blocked in. The peon bouncers once again block the escape, but he transfers his DP, keeps the second hero alive. And the Burrow will remain intact as well. We have the Bestiary. Nothing has been destroyed. Not really much of a delay. But it did cost a lot of lumber, as you can see here. Only around 40 for the Orc.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now he needs to creep. Lin needs to power creep before the next wave of attack hits him. Ideally, he would like to be level 3 SH. Maybe he should solo creep the SH here, but... now he's creeping with the Blade as well. Blade who only has a single circlet. On AZ, oftentimes the Blade is... suffering in the inventory department. And here we go. Militia leave the main. Only 4? Only 4? Oh, there we go, here come more.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's tower rush time. Oh, and Lin doesn't see it. He's busy creeping. The Blade Master is far out of position. The timing is not working out well for the Orc. Lumber mill isn't, war mill isn't done yet, and I think this Burrow, there's no way of saving this. It's too late. Too late, way too late. This Burrow's gone. Beastmaster, though, is very vulnerable. Half HP only, no heal pot, no invul. SH has a couple of hexes to use. And here's the first raider. I think he has hex. Ensnare. Not positive, though. And the first tower comes up. Far away, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Uses the ensnare on the Quill Beast. Everything is spirit linked up.
A town is under siege.
Alright, here we go. Ensnare, it's the footy. It's gonna be an easy kill. Wands of Illusion being used as well. Those are gonna soak up a lot of damage. Most likely. Towers are coming up in the back. But this one can't attack any buildings. Well, for the Beastmaster here it seems, but quick to react is Infi. The Walkers especially doing a good job against these footies. Scroll of Speed being used. Does he want to use this aggressively? Seems like not. Oh, but now the towers are exposed! I would say 2 go down, definitely. Probably 1 is going to come through, though. As this guard tower finishes, but 2 of them are gone. Good job by Lin. Forcing the human towards the north, exposing his towers, and he might not get all 3. I think he will. Infi can't protect his towers, and this tower rush has been defended. Level 3 for the Blade as well. He did go for crit. Disenchant now ready as well. Water Elemental's gone. But the army for Lin is not looking too good. He's hemorrhaging units right now. He's in the supply deficit. He has another speed scroll, but it's on cooldown at the moment. Level 3 for the SH. This is so important. He was waiting for it. And he did get it. A lot of sorceresses, a lot of slow, of course. Well, Kodo doesn't quite get to devour. Trying to. Doesn't get to it, but at least he forces him away. Scroll of Speed, and this should be now an easy snack, and there it is. And even saves the Grunt on 9 hit points. No Spiritling at the moment, he doesn't have any walkers. But one is almost here, and another one after that soon to come. He uses the Disenchant instead of the Spirit Link, interestingly, to get rid of the slow. And now finally this has been held. Good defense by Lin. And what was that? Yeah, it's the 5th tower rush attempt, right? Infi tried to tower push every single game. But it appears that this time it won't work. And now he's forced into a straight up map control game, and that is not where you want to have the Beastmaster. MK would be so much better in such a game, but now he's stuck with this. We've seen some amazing comebacks though from him with the Beastmaster, invisible summon harass and all that. But for now he has to weather the storm in the middle of the map. End snare after end snare flying in. But so far no units have died, and it seems like he's gonna get the first kill here. Actually, the sorceress does fall. There is Scroll of Speed here on the Orc side as always to get out of trouble. If it should get too dangerous, gets to devour that Spellbreaker as well. That's a good pick. SH, one more heal wave. He has a mana potion as well. No Spirit Link here. Breakers could steal it, of course, but not too much mana on them. So couldn't steal all that much Spirit Link. And is it time to run now? Yes, it is. Scroll of Speed and goodbye. Walkers have 1, soon to be 2 disenchants. I think they have to use it here to save their units, their buddies. More and more slow coming in. Scroll of Healing purchased. And still the mana potion on the SH. And here we go again. Where do the end snares fly? Towards the sorceresses, the first one. Even drops the mantle for perfect min-maxing. And the Blade Master on the front lines, he can't be controlled at all. There's no bolt to worry about, but there's only a single circlet on the first hero for Lin. That is the silver lining here for Infi. But still, he's gonna lose another breaker here, but it takes a while. Toto Beast can't devour, is still busy digesting the first breaker. And now remember, there's no more Scroll of Speed, and I think that's where the SH is going. Buy a Scroll of Speed and save your units. This Raider will not be saved. And now the AM on the warpath with the Boots of Speed. He can run those grunts down. That would be his level 4. That would be a big kill. At the same time, Beastmaster needs to be careful. SH is coming in again. Lots of mana items and the Scroll of Speed, as you can see in his inventory. Another kill. Almost level 4 for him. More Raiders coming for the flank. He has 3 end snares now to work with. Could go for the Beastmaster. I think he wanted to. No, he didn't. Going for the Sorceress and Breaker instead. But Infi is finding some return kills here. On the Raiders mostly. These walkers very low on mana. Using the Scroll of Speed aggressively. This Beastmaster might be falling right now. And yes, he will. Second hero dead. This could be the beginning of the end for Infi. Coming so close to a magnificent comeback. But Lin held his tower aggression and seems to be in the driving seat now. It is over. GG. And it is Lin who wins Holds Cup number 8.